Heard you got a man, that's too bad.
Yeah, back in the picture like, oh damn, who's that?
Cause I got what you need.
Hey, keep that shit low key.
Whoa, don't tell all your friends.
Why? Everybody want a piece. Whoa,
Damn,
look,
I'm smooth, yeah, no crashing.
vroom vroom,
Yeah.
can't catch this.
I'm smooth, no crashing.
Vroom vroom, can't catch this. Speed it up.
Go, something like gadget. Big check straight to my address. E-class, yes, I live lavish. Talk is cheap except when I'm rapping. Give them all the blueprint, now they tryna dupe this. My shoes too big to fit in, stupid. Now I'm living ruthless, Uber Eastwood Chris. I make moves, y'all making excuses.
New Porsche, I don't gotta switch lanes. Got wrist, I don't need a restraint. Drop hits, even on a mixtape. Cal Rip, you know I don't ever miss games. Tank so full, y'all running on empty. Y'all burn quick, I'm here for longevity. Still full times even when I'm 70. On my grind, you think there was 10 of me?
Heard you got a man, that's too bad.
Yeah, back in the picture like, oh damn, who's that?
Cause I got what you need.
Hey, keep that shit low key.
Whoa, don't tell all your friends.
Why? Everybody want a piece. Whoa,
Damn,
look,
I'm smooth, yeah, no crashing.
vroom vroom, can't catch this.
I'm smooth, no crashing.
Vroom vroom, can't catch this. Speed it up. All songs hard, no skips and no filler. Got a new girl like Schmidt and Nick Miller. Fake like BBLs, I've been Rilla. I move heavyweight like Ben Stiller. Nah, I don't wanna meet your parents. I ain't thinking about no marriage. That you wanna move where it's safe upstate. Tell her I ain't trying to live with no Karens.
Back to back, but this is not the sequel. Masterpiece, I'm vicious with the easel. Action packed and faster than Vin Diesel. Gasoline, my tank is full of diesel. Whoa, heard your new track and the slides went muted. She love what I say, yeah, my pen game Cupid. Shoot for the stars like my name George Lucas. Last name Price and I'm living up to it. Heard you got a man, that's too bad.
Back in the picture like, oh damn, who's that?
Cause I got what you need.
Hey, keep that shit low key.
Whoa, don't tell all your friends.
Why? Everybody want a piece. Whoa,
Damn,
look,
I'm smooth, yeah, no crashing.
vroom vroom, can't catch this.
I'm smooth, no crashing.
Vroom vroom, can't catch this. Speed it up.
Dude, it's gotta be wild. It's gotta be wild for like, you know, I heard him say it earlier too, and it's not just like the fact that they're in the NFL now, but like their whole life's different. They're gonna be living in, he's gonna be in Arizona for a good fraction of his year. Like his family's also, it's just crazy. It's such a life changing. It's wild, but it's cool to see the families get emotional. I love draft night. I think it's awesome. I love especially the people who are clearly pissed off they're not picked yet. Like, dude, you're in the NFL draft. You're gonna get picked. You're at the event. You have a big party. I get it, but like, everyone just relax. You're going to the NFL. All right, guys, here we go. We already have some serial numbers filled. We're staying live for the rest of the night until we don't fill. Now, we don't have anything live up right now, so I probably should get something put up, right? Let's get that. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna post the very last box of collective that I have. Very, very last box of collective. And I'm gonna post that now, so it's live. So give me a minute here. And then we're going to get that live, and then we'll be done with that case. So whatever's in there is what we're going to have in that case. Hold on here. I'm going to get it put up right now. Very last box. Find the photograph here. What's been your favorite move so far of the night? Where are we here? Here we go.
Karen's about to retire. Here's what's going into her retirement.
All right, the very last box, 10 at 15. After it's getting posted now, and then we're done. All right, let's find a case hit. There are only 3 boxes of Optic. No case hit's been pulled on my half yet, or the other half, and I think he only has 2 boxes left. I have 3. So, do you like that? All they gave up, James? I know you're a Jags fan. You're a Jagoff. Excuse me. Do you like all they gave up for that? It's a lot. They gave up a lot. I mean, like I said in the last break, the thing is, They got an offense and a defensive player. That's how. I mean, when you pay that much, you're expecting him to be that, right? You have to expect him to be that. I wanted to hear. I have a Jags fan. I didn't get to text him yet. That I'm friends with, acquaintances, I should say. We've been in a fantasy league or two together. All right, here we go. Chain reaction. C.J. Stroud. Oh, I want to go over a few things here too with this. There's a Blake Corum shot. Why do I keep thinking they're downtowns? Keenan Allen. There's a Jeremiah Trotter rated rookie, purple shot. Yeah, I mean, look, he's a young GM. He's got to make some moves. Tip Raymond, and here we go. Latu with that SSP Blue Sparkle. Is that what it's called? Gold and Okoroka. Now listen, while I'm in the middle of boxes here, let me remind you guys. Remember how this works. Nothing gets random tonight. I will not random NIL cards, even if I know they're not in the draft. It'll all be done in this thread. Later. If they get drafted over the next 3 days, it'll go to your team. For example, if we pull Travis Hunter, it goes to the Jags, right? If we pull a Genty, it goes to the Raiders, right? Now, if it's an NIL, we'll random them all up at the end. That's just going to be the hits here. That's why I kept it like a hit-heavy break like this. If they're in an NFL Pro Uni, it goes to that team automatically. But let's say there's a trade tonight. Let's just say, hypothetically, James Cook gets traded to the Steelers. And he is in a college uni. He would go to the Steelers. Anything that happens during the draft, that's the team they go to. This does not cover guys who are picked up after the draft. They would be considered NIL. Must be drafted. It covers the draft only. We've done these this is our 4th year doing these. It used to be a lot more fun, I feel like, when they put out better... They put out... Oh, do we have a one-on-one coming? We do. They put out the product. Jason and I were talking about this today. I had a memory come up on my personal page today. Contenders Draft used to release like this week. It would be like a Wednesday release. And it was awesome. It was scheduled to come out right before the draft. It's just like, why can't they do that? It was, Don, it did have that vibe, didn't it? That trade. 1-9. Brock Purdy for the Niners. Yeah, that trade definitely had that vibe. I don't know much about the guy the Browns drafted. I mean, he was obviously anticipated to go pretty high. Lincoln Victor. Again, anybody that is an NIL after the draft does not get drafted will get in a random. Donovan Edwards out of Michigan, 3 out of 3. There they are, Don. That's your team, right, Don? Shamar Stewart, edge out of Texas A&M for the Bengals. Is that your team, Don? You consider yourself a Bengals fan? Hey, we got ourselves Roderick Robinson II. 101. Doesn't count if I don't know what team he's on. Roderick Robinson, 1 of 1. We'll put this on a mini stand for now. Anthony Gold. He goes to the Colts. 4 out of 7. We know where he goes. Did you have anticipations for who you were taking there? Did that meet your expectations? Those are needs that are hard to get excited about, right? Malachi Nelson, 1 of 1. Armed and dangerous Malachi Nelson. They call him the Menace. I've really enjoyed something I never did. I saw, Don, you were watching the Draft Day movie with Cash. That's so cool. I'm excited when my son wants to do that. Right now we're in the more sci-fi stuff. I tried to get him to watch a draft. He's like, "Can we watch Walking Dead an episode before I go to bed?" I was like, "Yeah, we can." But I can't wait to enjoy that. Boise State Broncos. Yeah, he ain't going in the draft, is he? Hey, there we go. That will actually go to the Chiefs. We do Pro Look Unis in football. Kansas City Chiefs. Kevin, you're going to get that Fire Montana 1 of 9. Baseball, we do it different. Football, we do Pro Look Unis. Chiefs. You get replaced. We'll get our top 2 up there. But one of the things I did differently this year, Don, I was going to say, normally I watch the Draft Day movie. Today I actually turned on Good Morning Football and watched the show they had on. And dude, it was awesome. It really was. There were so many behind the scene things they did. Really cool interviews. Like the girl who's like Roger Goodell's right-hand woman for the draft. They had Bo Scatabo on. And, I mean, Kyle Brandt was in rare form or normal form. Is that a downtown? It's not. Come on! We have 3 more after these 3. That's it. I didn't wait around Walmart today. I couldn't be the lingerer. All right, Zach Moss. There's a Drake May My House, which is crazy. I mean, we're pulling out of a $900 optic box. Will Shipley with the Purple Shock. I keep seeing those and I get excited. Stop it. Jamari Thrash for the Browns there. Joe Alt. We're going to get an Uptown, our first one. Ricky Pearsall. Purple Shock. Let's see who our Uptown is. Save it. Tyson Badgett. Hey, Brian Thomas. They do look good. They have the downtown finish. That's my first I've seen. Jags, Michael Shaquin with the Uptown. There we go. We got one. You wanted the cornerback out of Michigan. He's not the one that went earlier, right? The Browns got a defensive guy out of Michigan. Not a bad box there. I'm excited. I mean, think about it. Now they have Hunter and Brian Thomas, right? Is this the year Lawrence breaks out? Let's do Trinity. Remember, all go to current teams. Oh, and here's the other thing. If 2-player, 3-player card, whatever, gets drafted, but the other guy's still NIL, it'll just go to the other ones. We don't random up the NIL on 2-player cards when it goes to everyone. You guys know this stuff, though. Wait. I'm with the out of towns. I don't know. I don't know if I get some. That's funny. My goodness, they really could capitalize on that, like hometown roots, and just really dive in. You guys are gonna like this box, dude. This is a cool mix. We're going to do another one of these tomorrow. Thank you guys. Listen, I have another thing to add to the, if you guys haven't seen, I did already put the advent calendar, right? I put the advent calendar for one of the prizes. Somebody's going to win that whole thing, but I'm adding another prize. I'm adding this Topps Composite Blaster. That is going to be another prize. So as of right now, and remember, if you get a spot, it doesn't matter if it's in serial numbers, in random teams, you get an entry. It's not limited to 1. So if you have 3 spots in this, 2 in serial numbers, 2 in divisions, you get a spot for each of those. But we have the Kaboom Advent Calendar. And then the Topps Composite Blaster, we're going to keep adding as we fill. All right, we got Luke Schoonmaker out of 50. Section 8 cases will be fire. Grant Dubose out of 99. These are always fun sorts. It does help me to realize who went where, and if a guy didn't get drafted, they take me a little bit because I look up each player and confirm. Elijah Higgins out of 99.
So it was my first year farming my farm. It's in north central South Dakota, Northland Farms, a little over 250 acres. We're a row crop farm, so we farm corn, soybeans, and then.
Dude, I still think that the highlight of the night was Clay Matthews. That was so legendary. He had everyone nervous. For the Jets, Jordan Travis. All right, Jamie. Do Steelers take Shador? Steelers didn't pick yet, right? They're up in 3. Did you hear the rumor that the Steelers and the Bills are making a trade, Jamie, for James Cook? Have you heard this? Are you aware of this? All right, last one. How about a Bo Nix? Out of 75, Joe Montana, you're getting replaced. Bo Nix. Sorry, Montana, you're moving back. Actually, we'll put you near the rear there. You're used to being in a closet to sign autographs. There we go. We're getting it, baby. Listen, 26 a spot, 25 if you bought 2. Let's do another box here. We'll save Vivid for last because that tends to have some really nice stuff in it. Not a lot of cards. Drew Pearson did the same with the... What's it? Wait, what's that mean, Rich? I'm confused. Maybe it's delayed to something else I said. You're leaning no on Shador. Here's the thing I think, Jamie. I think if Shador would have had word, we pulled his out earlier. If Shador would have found out or had a good inclination he was getting drafted by the Steelers, I think he would have been at the draft. But I think he was, didn't get a good vibe. That's why he's not there. Have they shown him on camera at all? Have they shown that family at all? Another one-on-one play. Here we go. Keon Coleman and Frank Gore Jr. Both Buffalo Bills, I believe. Keon Coleman's going to be 1 out of 4. I didn't really mean so much about the talking shit, Rich. I was talking more about how he was like, the president, I just got off the phone with President Trump, and I was like, I think he had everyone on pins and needles, though. All right, here we go. Oh, it's a 101. It's a non-auto. It's going to be Bentley Henshaw. Still a 101 plate. One time. Oh, he was showing out for Travis. He was one of his few camera times. I know how Dougie feels about Shaduki, as he calls him. He was real quick to sell me his Shador. Mean Joe Green out of 5. I was alright with that. I thought for sure maybe some of the teams have. Ooh, there we go. Is that a Jaws for the Eagles out of 15? A Jaws. Put you back there with Mr. Joe. He has a 49% chance to land with the Dolphins. Dude, if he lands with the Dolphins, he's not going to play unless Tua gets hurt, right? Max Bosmer, this is going to be a 101. 3 out of 7. Cool looking card, though.
pick is still sitting out there as well. Mike Green, who led the nation in sacks at Marshall, is out there too.
That's very true. That's a team I don't think Doug will be fighting for. Although I was surprised he went after Jaden Daniels, but I think it was after he was like shooing for the Rookie of the Year, right? Anthony Evans out of 15. That is funny. You don't have to beat Doug for him. I think about the Titans, how they sat there forever. Ooh, we have a 1-on-1 coming up. Brady Lichtenberg out of 10. Egbuka. You think Pittsburgh's going to go Shador? Tyler Van Dyke, 7 out of 10. We have a gold vinyl coming up. A nice 101. Yeah, I mean, they need one, right? Why? It would make sense for them to go there. There have been worse first-round quarterbacks taken much earlier than this. But I think if they take Shador here, which I think is probably likely, I wouldn't be shocked, at 21. I would be shocked if Aaron Rodgers is done there, right? Look at this. 1-of-1 vinyl Lagway. Again, don't forget, guys, it will be he's not in the draft, right? So that will be one that gets random up post-draft. So many tight. No, Kenny's out. Oh, he's more excited than. Kenny's not in Pittsburgh. Kenny's fighting it out for what is it the Giants? Sanders is bad. I mean, I don't know much. I didn't watch him much. He doesn't have a great. They retired his jersey, but from the sounds of it, didn't really earn it. Hold on, let's see here. Johnny Wilson for the Eagles. Oh, that one's numbered. Man, I wish the Shador would have been 1 out of 5. There's the Eagles. Thomas D, you got some nice stuff. All right, we got 2 more boxes to go. Optic and our other one. Let me see where we're at. What do you guys want me to post? A 1-box Optic? Do you want me to throw another mixer up? What do you want me to do? Or I can just stop. Oh, we do have this up here. I don't know if anyone can. It won't let me copy the link. It never lets me copy the link on Facebook. Can anyone share the link to the last box of Collective for me? We are staying live. But I can post another single box of Optic. I could do another small mixer. Jamie, I'm golfing with Matt tomorrow. I have to be up at 7 o'clock, but we're not golfing until 10:30. We got some legacy breakfast. 9 holes. Oh, so they're like pumped for him then, aren't they? Broncos got to get stuff to support Knicks. Saw they got Caleb Williams a weapon. Yeah, right. I want to just not whiff. Lamar Jackson play action. I haven't seen one of those yet. Dylan Laub. Brock Bowers. We'll have to send you a picture. Oh, I thought it was again. Travis Ford. Leafo. Bucky Irving, Purple Shock. It's a nice one. Jared Verse. DJ Moore and Chop Robinson. So we did get our Uptown. Still no downtown. 3 more to go. You think he's the best in the draft? It's interesting when you think of talent and fantasy. Like, who's the rookie drafted highest for fantasy this year? Is it Genty? I don't think you can go Hunter, right? If he's going to be splitting reps on offense and defense. I hope they don't let Josh Allen make our pick last year like they did last year with Keon Coleman. I still have faith in Keon, but thank you, Chris. Chris just shared the link for the very last box of Collective. It's easy. That's how I feel. Gente. The Raiders line kind of sucks, though, right? My God, I saw the back card. This is a good mix. I don't understand why people don't like. We should do these more non-draft days. We got Dante Moore, 5 out of 10, and how about a 6 out of 10? Caleb Williams to the Bears. That's a good-looking card. Vivid looks so good. All right, here we go. Pat Bryant, Technicolor, 5 out of 8. Dylan Bell. Dude, Vivid might be least nicest product. I don't know if you guys agree or not. Trinity used to be its nicest because it looked a lot like NT. Had great patches, great inscriptions. But I think it's got to be Vivid. Tawee Walker, 7 out of 8. Steelers go Harmon. So who said they are going to go? Rich said they're going to go Shador. Broncos pick is in. Wasn't Mel the one that's saying Shador should be the first pick? Ishmael Mahdi, 2 out of 7. Wait till you see the last card. How about this to close it out? Glowing review, 4 out of 10. Bo Nix, Denver Broncos. Have yourself a break, Jason. Have yourself a break, Mello. None of the big draft picks, though, in this. Dude, let's feed the hot hand right now. He wants the rip. Pair of Knicks. This one is nice. Out of 10. Glowing review. I mean, I'm going to recap it here. And again, guys, I'm staying live. Don't go anywhere. I am staying live. I'll share it to the page. We'll try to do live fills until we can't, until we're not filling. But I'll get cleaning up. I'll throw some music on here shortly. But we had the I'm not going to go through all these. I'll just swipe through. We did have the 101 there. I will review the hits. That goes up there. That was gold. That was a nice Purdy out of 9. Oh, that was the SSP. All right. Remember, if they end up being NIL and they don't get drafted, I will random up. You'll check this thread for it. I'll do a live video. I'll post it in there. We'll do it. We've done it many times before. So we had the gold out of 7. Cornerback Barron out of Texas. Broncos. Mahdi out of 7. Walker out of 8. Dylan Bell out of 9. Pat Bryant out of 8. Johnny Wilson, that's numbered out of 5 for the Eagles. Tyler Van Dyke out of 10. Lichtenberg out of 10. We had the Evans III out of 15. Max Brosmer out of 7. Jordan Travis for the Jets out of 99. Elijah Higgins out of 99. Grant Dubose out of 99. Schoonmaker out of 50. This is the 1 of 1. Roderick Robinson II. We had the Malachi Nelson, 1 of 1. Donovan Edwards, 3 of 3. And here we go. We had the Lagway, which I believe is going to be a random after the draft. 1 of 1 Lagway. Vinyl. That card looks good. We had the Joe Montana Fire out of 9 going to the Chiefs. We had the Jaws numbered out of 15 going to the Birds. We had the Knicks out of 75. We had the Uptown Brian Thomas. All for 25 spot. And the Bo Nix out of 10. 4 out of 10. Boom, baby. Jersey number 10. Is that what he is in Denver too? I'm staying live, guys. That's all there is for that one. Let me get this straightened up quick. I'm gonna actually check in on Collective. We're here. We'll keep the draft on. I didn't need to turn music on yet. That was a good break though. Those two Knicks, Montana, Jaws, Uptown Thomas. All right. Let's do a little poll here. Hold on. Do Steelers draft Sanders? Yes, no, maybe so. There we go. Do Steelers draft Sanders? Hit the poll up quick.
Did not sacrifice. I said, what do you mean? He said it wasn't a sacrifice she did. He said it was an investment. That whole perspective to me just opened my eyes to the way he looks at life. I mean, very just God-fearing man. Gives a lot of credit to his religion and loves his mom. He said, I'm doing this for my mom and my siblings. But for him to say she didn't make the sacrifice, she made an investment, and that investment is paying off tonight.
That's a cool way to put it. You guys, can you hear the TV?
To the Broncos, Johnny Barron, the quarterback from Texas, and now the moment that many have called an inflection.
3-1. Say yes.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are on the clock. Last year, they had a domestic quarterback, and Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, both of those guys are on, and so the Steelers certainly need a quarterback. There's talk about Aaron Rodgers, the former Packer, former Jet, perhaps going there. That is not settled yet. So the question is, what is it that the Steelers will do with the 21st pick, and is this the best opportunity for Colorado's Shedeur Sanders and the son of Deion Sanders to be selected in the first round after his terrific year with the Buffaloes? Pittsburgh has made his selection, and Roger.
They're not showing Shedeur. I'm surprised they're not showing him more. Roger looks a little slick with them white sneaks on. This guy has no idea who that is.
Derek Harmon had a terrific year for the Ducks, and you see him celebrating with his family. His mother has had serious health issues and is seriously ill right now. You see the emotion on Derek's face. He started his career at Michigan State, which is not far from his home in Farmington Hills in the Detroit area. Derek Harmon and his family had an emotional night as he is selected 21st overall by the Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right, we're going to be live in a minute for the collective box. We have one up. If it's only at 2 spots taken.
That's my right.
If it gets close to filling,
My freshman year at Michigan State, she ended up having a stroke, which left her paralyzed on her left side.
Me and my baby were too.
It was kind of hard, but it's something that we was used to as far as her health, because just growing up, she had about 8 brain surgeries. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan, so I was probably 45 minutes away from home once I went to Michigan State. It was very hard leaving and going to Oregon. It was probably the hardest decision I had to make. I sat down with my mom and we had a discussion. She told me every decision I made up to this point was for her, and it's time to make a decision for myself. I carried that through the whole process of going 2,000 miles away all the way to Oregon. She's the reason why I'm here. She's the one that did everything for me to get to this point. I love you, Mom. Everything I do is for you.
that's so cool.
Forever grateful.
I love that stuff. I'm a little bit sentimental of a person, believe it or not.
Derek's mom has undergone several brain surgeries, uses NIL money to buy her an accessible van. She is seriously ill right now, and certainly our thoughts and prayers go out to his mother, Tiffany Sane, and hopes that she will have a recovery, and certainly all of our well wishes with Derek and his entire family.
All right, guys, we're going to be going live for this in a minute. I'm going to put this break away, though, first. So, wait, is that who they went, Jamie? Did you see it? Or did you guess? I don't even know who they went. I just heard it wasn't Shador. Dude, that was a nice break. Some good stuff in that. For the price point, especially.
I thought you said you know where.
Connection means that's why with AT&T, we'll proactively make it right with credit for a full day of service if there is a networking issue. That's the AT&T difference. Put the work in.
Mommy, I have to go potty.
So, what's next?
Craftsman.
Oh, there it is. Let me update this quick. It filled.
If you keep making that face, it's gonna stay like that.
I'm trying to get my own car insurance.
USAA. Grandpa was in the military. He shared membership with your mom so she could share with you. Easy.
USAA. Check if you're eligible today.
I have 10 years of experience.
This job requires a college degree.
1 minute, guys. I'm just updating.
Indeed matches you with jobs that actually match your experience.
And what was your major?
Dance.
Oh.
The beach. To Corona, she isn't just a place. She is
Do you guys want to do another box of Optic? I only have 3 left. Case It is live.
us relentlessly into the present. That's
I'll keep running at that price for you.
So no matter where your journey takes you, with just a squeeze of lime, the beach is always closer than you think. Corona, La Playa awaits.
Choose one appetizer.
Why won't it let you tag certain people even when they're in your group and they comment? I don't get it.
Gatorade.
Does anyone know?
Most superior sports drink. Designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels
Duck
the
suck.
best because it is the best. Gatorade. Is it in you?
Yeah, the NBA playoffs are here, and it's about to be ridiculous. This isn't
Why do you hate them so much?
This is about who's now. The NBA playoffs, Saturday on ABC.
Get amped up. Idols Live, coast to coast. Sunday, it's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame night. You're slaying it. Dan
Let me message Tracy.
a reveal, and you won't believe who drops in outrageous. Idol Live Sunday and Monday on ABC.
Just need someone from humble beginnings.
That's dreams came to reality, man. Came to reality. You thought that was crazy, huh? How about this?
The Bears still suck. They weren't going to replay the other thing. All right, we're going to go ahead and rip this. Do we want Optic? All right.
Most recent selections, the last 3. The most recent, Derek Harmon of Oregon. 6 straight years. The Duck has gone in the first round, going to Pittsburgh Steelers. Jahdae Barron just before that, defensive back from Texas, going to the Broncos. And Emeka Egbuka from Ohio State, going to Tampa Bay. And now the Los Angeles Chargers are on the clock after an 11-win season under Jim Harbaugh. One of Jim Harbaugh's former players, top Field Yates, best available. Brought to you by Courtyard by Marriott. Theo, Reese, we have reached a very important point of the NFL draft in the first round tonight as the Pittsburgh Steelers pick at number 21 has come and gone, which means all remaining picks, as presently scheduled at least, are teams that are not in the market.
Well, there was no chatter. The Bills haven't moved.
Shador Sanders, hear his name called tonight.
Guys, I did post Optic if you want in.
Case would be a team moving up from the second round back into the
All right, here we go. Collective. That last box is full too. We'll get to that right after. Hey, what's up? Where you been? What you been up to, man?
at the beginning of tonight.
Aiken's in the house. Let me hit record on this. Good. It's a good night to be in. Well, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. You know we do it right on draft night. I mean, I like to break the draft products on draft night. It's kind of part of the vibe. I like serial numbers for this too because there's a lot of NILs. What's this say? That would be nice if running back Hampton was still on the board when the Bills pick Optic Division. Maybe, dude, I saw a break come through on my memories today. It was a 5-box break, all hobby. It was in January of 2020. This tells you how much COVID messed up the hobby. I stand by that. I think COVID screwed everything up. I know the sales were nice as far as singles and stuff, but dude, I think it messed it up. So, it was in January 2020 before COVID hit. It was 2019 Origins, 2019 Gold Standard, 2019 XR, 2019 Rookies and Stars, and 2019 Playbook. All the boxes were from a fresh case. So it was the first box out of each case it's live. The most expensive team was the Arizona Cardinals for $70. Dude, the price list was crazy. 5 hobby boxes. You couldn't, in a box case like that now, you couldn't get a cheap team for that. That's wild, right? All right, serial numbers. Joe Montana, 4 out of 7. Ooh, I need some sleeves. So yeah, we could probably do it back then. And what's crazy is I remember snap filling then, and then COVID came. Everyone was like, raise your prices, and we didn't. We stuck to the lowest we could go. But we still filled fast and people got mad. People get mad, like, raise your prices, you're filling too. It's like, that's not really what we do. Schuster. I know the breakers say the same thing. Like, you need to raise, that's too cheap. 5 out of 10, Curtis Rourke. That's how all those other breakers took over. They made so much money they could just rebuy everything. Now they get all the product. They did it right. They took advantage and they win. The nice guys never... They finished last. Isn't that a saying? 2 out of 6 going out to Don. And that was before it was a thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, that was before it was a thing. Oh, we had fights, though. I'll never... The fights were crazy. Brady Cook. 9 out of 10. Dougie with the Brady Cook. And her find numbers getting like literally 19 seconds breaks her fill. What is it? Like, did his interviews really screw him up that bad? Like, I don't think people want to deal with all the nonsense. Oh yeah, for sure, Akins, for sure. Josh Hoover, 3 out of 7. Richard Shador. There goes who Matt wanted. That's good for them. They got Najee out there too. I love watching the people that are with her. I know, why are they kissing his ass though, Doug? It was like, Kuiper's like, he should be the number 1. It's like, well, you know what? Just remember, there were a lot of quarterbacks that sat like Rodgers, waiting and waiting. They were actually not comparing him talent-wise or athletically, but just saying like, you know, someone's going to get a deal on him probably. Brendan Sullivan. It's going to be a 1 out of 8. Tate Taylor, you got a Brendan Sullivan. Optic is up, guys. I like how people change their votes. We can end this pool now. I have a new pool question. And, dude, we got a Pixel Bowl for the Giants. 4 out of 5. Eli Pixel Bull. Boom.
Last year, this running back position changed again in the NFL. It was devalued for about 5 or 6 years, and Saquon and Derrick Henry and Josh Jacobs and others made, I think, NFL GMs say, too many defenses are sitting back.
Dude, this card is awesome. I'm an interested buyer on this one.
So I think here you have the second running back now in the first round, and this guy fits perfectly, as we've been talking about with Jim Harbaugh.
Let me check what Optic's up to. Maybe we'll, if that's filling slow, we can post a single box of something. I want to get through up to the Bills pick so I can be disappointed again.
Draft for their president, Mark Murphy. Remember, we've talked about this a few times as we're having some.
K-Sit is live. Only 3 boxes left to Optic. It's up. We're going to post a single box of something too. Let me recap though. James Simon, 2 out of 6. Curtis Rourke, 5 out of 10. Joe Montana going to the 4 spot, 4 out of 7. We had the Brady Cook, 9 out of 10. The Dougie. Brendan Sullivan, 1 out of 8 going to Tay. And then the Josh Hoover laser focus. The card's actually really cool. Camera does not do that justice. 3 out of 7. And then the touchdown Eli, 4 out of 5. The 4 spot. Pixel Bull. Tecmo Bull, baby. All right. Let me print this one. Oh, I hope it's an awful pick so the Packers fans all boo and they hate their lives. I don't mean that. Dude, are they really just eating? Or is this supposed to be just for show? How could they set food in front of them and expect them not to legitimately eat? All right, I wanted to see one of those Pixel Autos so bad. Gross. They eat a lot of cheese. Tracy Mahone and Rich Martinez, we are full. Who do the Packers go here? Oh, this is the pool I wanted to throw up. The Sanders get drafted in round 1. James, Brett Eisman. All right, Rich and Rich, just send when you can. We're going to go ahead and rip it. What are they eating? What the hell are they laughing about?
a successful season, but one I think they felt like they wanted a little bit more. Kurt having a bite there. I didn't know we still could eat. I would have stuck over there a little longer.
Yeah, like I've never seen him just actually eat on the set. He dove right in. That's funny.
Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Jordan Love really
All right, I'm randoming up this right now.
occasionally there will be
Surprised we got no shot videos, man. What the heck? What's happened to us?
super talented throwing guy. If they get a wide receiver to go with him, and maybe some other receiver in for a quarterback. They need defensive end and defensive back too. Yeah. And there are a lot of edge guys in this draft too. If they still want to get some, and a little bit of a run on them. Yeah. Here we are with the 23rd pick. When you get to this point in the first round of the draft, I understand, Nick, every draft is different. What are you looking to fill more often here? Are you looking for a specific team need, or are you at the point, well, I'm not going to go too far down the board. I'm going to make sure that I get a value in how I have you stacked up regardless of position.
Yeah, I think what's important at this point is we would rank all the players, but what people don't understand about the draft is you not only have to have
All right, here we go. We are live. Sorry, I was focused on that. Normally I play music, but with the draft on, I'm not going to do that.
100, they're going to match up. And when they match up, you know when you get to this point in the draft, you're going to have the guys that you want to pick.
And the pick is in as Commissioner Rogers
They all touched his food? Not blazing beef jerky. I know, I wish I had some of that tonight. I can't afford it though. Jamie, I don't have a golf shirt that fits me, man. I'm so fucking fat. It's not okay. You guys want to do any other divisions draft draft included?
For first team All-Pro, Pro Bowler, two-time Super Bowl champion, and Packers president and CEO, Mark Murphy.
You guys, is there anything you guys want to rip tonight? I mean, I've opted up. It doesn't look like it's getting a ton of fast action. I thought tonight at this time during the draft that might, especially with the K-Set Live, doesn't have the vibe it used to have, I guess. Remember, we can get the numbered downtowns in that. It's not just like the retail where it's all the same. We are so due for a good downtown. All right, last box of collective. The Eli Manning Pixel was awesome, though. That was one. Dude, Jamie, I just said it's done. Like, I mean, I've already been trying, but I'm just going to put my golf shirt I put on today. I'm going to put it on every morning before I decide. I'm just put it next to the fridge, and just I have to put it on before I eat. 11 out of 20 to the one spot, Tate Taylor. Like, I'm going to wear a sweatshirt golfing tomorrow. I wasn't lying when I told Chris that's what I have to wear. Y.A. Tittle. 1 out of 3. That's not true.
And we also want to celebrate the special connection we have with our fans. It dates back to the early days of
Cam Ward, first pick, 11 out of 20. Tate Taylor, one spot. Are they all one so far? They are. 11, 11, and 1.
for the first time since 2002.
All right, let's get into these autos, baby. Andre Green Jr., 16 out of 20. James Robin. You sent one? I'll take one with you tonight after I just said I don't fit in my golf shirts. Let me go get one right now to take with you. You guys are going to have to wait. Go Phil Optic. What else do we want to rip? Should all right, let me do this. Should we do divisions or serial numbers?
Last year, the running back very successful, and now they add Golden.
Well, I think Golden is a three-level player of receiver. He can catch the underneath ball. He's got strong hands. He's good out of a break intermediate, and he can beat you deep with great speed. He ran 4.29. This guy's a willing blocker. I mean, I just think this guy is an outstanding football player. He's a playmaker at the catch point. In other words, he's not a great big guy, but he makes a lot of contested catches. And I just love this guy as a player. Good route runner.
What's crazy is a guy that runs a 4.29. Sometimes he's a trap guy, right? That's
Who'd they take?
This is
Who'd they take?
This guy's getting in and out of breaks. This guy's, like you said, down the red zone. He's finding a way to create a match.
Yeah, I posted it. I don't think people are seeing it, Rich. Let me get on my. Hold on. Let me pour the shot at first. Shit, let me share the link. I'm freaking out, man. There's too much happening. You can hear me on it. There it is. All right. I know we're in the middle of a break here. That's all right. We're not going anywhere. Sometimes it doesn't show if I post like the break, but it will show if I post like just an announcement.
Battery 90%. Connected to BLAZZZINBREAKS.
Draft night.
Fireball. I don't have any fireball, dude. Woo! I'll watch it again. Yeah. Are you happy with the pick, Jamie? Are you happy, Hitman? Woo! Go Bills. We got an hour until midnight. Probably that long until the Bills pick. Things can get crazy here still.
Draft night.
Draft night. Draft night.
We've had challenges, but we had faith, we were praying, and we knew
Well, I don't think people are seeing it.
superstar
Bernie Kosar
imagination.
to the 0 spot. Mello on fire. He just got 2 Bo Nix. 86% of you say that Sanders will not get drafted. That makes sense. You guys were in the playoffs? Just kidding. It's just like the same thing every year. You guys are to the first round what we are to the Chiefs in the playoffs. It just isn't going to happen.
And both of you are home. Enjoy Green Bay. It's great.
Ty Felton, Fields of Fury, 2 out of 7. That's some alliteration there. Don with the 2 out of 7. Felton, Fields of Fury.
We're going to go to Molly McGrath now. Matthew, that was a warm welcome from your new
No one said anything about divisions or serials. Noah Fafita. Oh, and McMillan. 6 out of 6. James Robbins. It's a double. McMillan went to, who was it? The Jags took Hunter. You guys said McMillan was a great one. Oh, who did he go to? He was like this. Wasn't he like top 10? 8? McMillan out of 6. Good night for that. All right, I'll recap it quick. We had the Ward out of 20, the Tittle out of 3. They were 11 out of 20, 1 out of 3. Alex Ori out of 11 out of 20, all to the 1 spot. We had the Felton Fields of Fury to the 2 spot out of 7. The Andre Green Jr. to the 6 spot out of 20, 16 out of 20. Bernie Kosar, 10 out of 20 to the 0 spot. And the McMillan Fafita duel, 6 out of 6. Oh, I have the wrong names? Oh, you're right. I have them right on the screen. My screen hasn't updated yet. Let me rephrase who gets these. My bad. Thank you for letting me know. It's right on my screen over here. It's right on this screen, but I'm behind on YouTube. So let me tell you who does get these. I apologize. The McMillan actually goes to Eisman. The Kozar goes to James Rea. The green goes to... See, I take one shot, Jamie, and look what happens. Eisman. I apologize, you guys. You're probably getting upset. Ty Felton with the 2 spot to Jason Mello. And then all 3 of these go to Tracy. I apologize. How comes nobody said anything? Who was the first one? Seth said it after... Oh, Seth said it and I missed it. And then Don said it. Wait, Giants Cave? Are they taking Shador? Am I behind? Or are they going to get Scatabo? Get a running back. Didn't they just get Russell Wilson?
My mom's name is Melanie Jackson. She was a 5th grade math teacher, and I unfortunately went to the same school as where she taught. So growing up, anything that...
Oh, it's Dart. It's not going to be Shador?
would have done, she heard about it before I would have able to...
So wait, they also got someone else. They got Wilson.
Having someone I love so
Oh, and they got Jameis, which whatever. But they went and got Wilson. So
me through this long journey. My mom would always...
what are they doing? That's... You think they're taking Shador? Rich, didn't you say the Steelers were too?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So, I'm glad it worked out. She wasn't happy about the answer at the time. I'm betting she's happy about it now.
A lot of people have Dart as the number 1 off the board. Or there was another one. Who's the one from Louisville? So you think Russell Wilson will sit, or will they move him, or what?
Check your sunroof is closed first before going to the car wash.
I do have the correct list for this, guys. I apologize for saying the wrong names. We'll try to fill a small one here, if we can fill.
If you want to check a bag for free, you should probably have a United Explorer card. Look at me.
I don't know. A good running back that they don't have, since they got rid of Barkley. Would they go up to get, like...
You should probably have a United Explorer card. This one. And if you want to earn double miles on dining, you should probably have a United Explorer card. Friendly. That's a lot of miles.
Alright, guys, we can, if there's... do divisions, we can, like, close it up. We don't have to...
Always elegant. Dog mom to Alfie.
Gifts that say I get you, Etsy.
I just don't know. Maybe we'll just hold off. Let's see this pick. And, I guess we can call it a night. We'll get it back at it tomorrow. I'd like to at least work on filling. Did they say what they traded?
A Super Bowl rematch for the ages.
Welcome back. Gentlemen, start your engine. The race is on to sell 300
Let me look and see if I can find it.
the winner's circle with incredible deals on our top quality pre-owned vehicles, starting at just $199 a month. Top is a Hyundai 300 at Dixon City.
Consider trading down.
I'm Martha Stewart, and this is one of my new kittens. Of course, I want to give them the happiest, healthiest life possible, which is why I choose Pretty Litter. We love this litter because it's tough on odor and helps keep tabs on
I can't get it on the computer. It's always slower on there.
and typical pH levels. Pretty Litter is also low dust. And whether you're a new cat parent or a lifelong cat lover like me, this low maintenance litter is the game changer. Try it today. Go to prettylitter.com.
From my backyard to yours, I'll have tips to keep your garden growing.
So much to see in ETA. That's just a day trip away.
And you
never know where we might take you next.
Home and Backyard, Saturday mornings at 10 on WN.
They're not saying what they gave. So many people are like, please not Sanders. Please, this is on the Giants page. Please not Sanders. Please not Sanders. Dart, please. Please Dart, not Sanders.
The third overall pick tonight. Now, they have Russell Wilson in their quarterback room. They have Jameis Winston in their quarterback room. But
Here it is. They get this pick. The Texans get a second, a third, and a next year's third.
went off the board with the Vikings. So now they make this trade. You see the Texans
But that's going to be the second pick or the third pick in the second round and the third pick in the third round.
Brian Dable's response there, Hank shaking Joe, the GM's hand, was excited, very excited. They're thrilled to move up to get whoever this pick's about to be.
That's the same look he had on his face when I told him we're changing quarterbacks in national championship.
Is it Shador?
There's been a lot of smoke about who the Giants like. Let's see who they take here.
The Houston Texans have traded the 25th pick to the New York Giants. With the 25th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Jackson Dart.
They were like, Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart.
Hotty Toddy Gashamani, another Ole Miss quarterback going to New York. Eli Manning, of course, from Ole Miss. Their general manager, Joe Shane, has...
Girl looks like his mom looks like Courtney Cox.
And so they've been around the program. They know a lot about
That's definitely his little brother.
Jackson Dart. As you see, the kid from Utah started his career at USC.
He looks like the Wish version of Logan Paul.
Williams went to Ole Miss and had
He said, "Eat a dick, slime time."
sensational career.
Yikes.
And I guess with Dart headed to New York, we can only say to Jackson, may the force be with you.
May the force be with you. Where QBs go to die, apparently now.
I've always been a huge Star Wars fan, been since I was a little kid. The eye block is pretty simple, just goes straight down the right eye. My inspiration behind it is Anakin Skywalker has his scar going down his face, and that's kind of the tribute.
Oh, he's a total dork. That's awesome.
End well for him, but at the same time,
Rams trade pick. Move up.
I had a Star Wars
Falcons on the clock.
when I was younger. My dad came out as Darth Vader, and all my friends came over, and we all dressed up as different characters. So that's definitely an early memory of mine.
Well, we know they're not going Shador, right?
Every Star Wars movie is Revenge of the Sith or Empire Strikes Back. Ooh, I'm going purple. My college coach, Lane Kiffin, is best related with a Yoda out of all the Star Wars characters. Just his knowledge of the game, has a lot of fun, unique in his own right.
I know one
Should we live fill some divisions?
friend Lane Kiffin, the first thing I think is Yoda.
I'm telling you, this Jackson Dart now, he's really improved in the
Kind of want to like watch the draft, but
Some people question this guy's really well-rounded. He's a smart decision maker. He's a tough competitor, man. Playing against his
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna let you guys go tonight. I'm gonna go watch the draft. I appreciate you guys hanging. I thought we'd fill optic a little bit faster, people were up, but I guess it's a Thursday night still. It's kind of late.
I like this guy.
You got Malik Neighbors last year out of LSU, and now you got a quarterback, Russell Wilson.
Do something. I am just gonna call it. I don't know what to post right now. I gotta get my like organization together here. I like to do another one of the mixes we did.
I think left a lot of people scratching their head. They wanted to see him play a little bit more consistent. But let me
I'll get a good mix together.
starter in the SEC after leaving USC. Able to learn
I said live fill. All right, let's do. We'll do some here.
for him. Hopefully they'll have a chance to be patient with him. But I think of Jalen Hurts when I look at him as far as his body, his style of play, and what he can do.
Let's do leaf metal live fill.
Trending with quarterbacks that need to have legs. This kid can help.
I'm glad you mentioned that because he throws
16 a spot.
the ball on the move too. He's
Leaf metal live fill. 16 a spot.
10.8 and also completions of 10 yards or more, 74 of those. So he's really accurate on the move. I think he fits the scheme now of these modern day NFL quarterbacks who have to escape the pocket and still look down the field to make some throws.
Yeah.
So the Atlanta Falcons are back on the clock now.
And they're tackling each other.
Yeah, they were. They're happy with their pick.
No, I didn't see him in Pennsylvania.
People, the pass rusher linebacker out of Georgia with the 15th pick, and they just made a deal with the Rams. Falcons get this pick, which are on the clock for right now, 26 overall, and a third round
For Jamie Hunter, 8 is Don Wiley.
in this draft, and then one next year as well.
Seth Anderson is 3.
Look at the Packers take Matthew Golden. Now we await the Falcons' second pick of the night. If you're thinking quarterback here, they've got their quarterback. They do Michael Penix.
We're gonna do it's serial numbers on this, guys. 10 at 16.
He moved into the lineup, and now we see what the Falcons are going to do at 26.
Doug, 3 was gone. Do you want a different number? It's 1 through 10.
To the Atlanta Falcons. With the 26th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select James Pierce Jr., defensive end, Tennessee.
What the hell? Get her out of there.
Falcons haven't had a pass rush in forever, and now they've picked two guys tonight.
All right, I got Don.
Eastern Conference, one from Georgia, one from Tennessee.
I got Don at 1, Seth at 3, Jamie at
Junior, Kirk, you and I saw him play in his home.
I'll just number him here.
Tennessee against North Carolina State and Charlotte. Started from
Jamie, you're gonna take 2.
grew up a Panthers fan, loved Luke Kuechly, just found a way to make tackles. And of course, Cam Newton, great player for the Panthers, took them to the Super Bowl, and he's
Spot 6, 9, and 10 are left.
Taylor. And the Falcons hope that he can perform at any type of that level and be a great
Do you hear that, Brad? I'll take another shot with you guys too, since we're live filling.
Because he's such a great pass rusher. He's got great burst. He's got length. He can open his hips. You can see him right here beat the guy inside and second quarterback. That's great feet and hands. He can dip and rip on the edge. He got long arm. Turn speed.
You guys care if I take a spot?
This guy needs to clean
I'll take whatever.
a little bit, but if you're talking about a pass rusher,
Where at?
I'll tell you what, Coach, at 6'5",
I saw there were some fires nationwide. Like they were saying there's some fires around the nation. I didn't hear in PA.
great straight line speed, but also the fastest defensive lineman
If you guys want me to help Phil, I'll take a spot, but I don't want to do it if.
in college football. Converts speed to power.
I'll take it with you. Message me, dude. Let's take one together. Wanna go live with me?
So he can dip and rip.
All right, I'll take spot 10.
Just making sure everyone's got their thesaurus and look at thesaurus out there.
Wow, I have to see if that's where my wife went to college. I'll have to see if she heard anything about it.
Run defender. I know
I did not.
pass rushing on
It's like, are they evacuating that area?
Jalen Walker and Pierce.
Spot 9 is left.
You talk in a blink of an eye of changing your ability to disrupt the quarterback. I mean, that's two great picks by the Falcons. They did. Yeah.
And both of them coming from the SEC. 26 players been selected, 12 of them from the Southeastern Conference. I not won a national championship in the last couple of seasons, but they've had some players. What a better Offensive Player of the Year. He is still waiting in Canton, Texas, to see if he's taken in the first round.
Yeah, we'll just fill this one at least to see a couple more picks here. Nobody's like died or anything yet, have they? I'm sure they had enough time to evacuate.
Or in here without having to go anywhere. Order today and get fast free delivery from the Home Depot.
Bounty Mega Roll lasts longer, so you can tackle Bounty Mega Roll lets you clean spills without running out. Bounty, the quicker picker up.
Let's pull at night. Really wanted to pull fucking downtown. You're going to the Mariners game because you got tickets super cheap? I'll plan some more. I'll have some more stuff ready for tomorrow. I actually thought about going live on Whatnot tonight, but I was like, I just want to keep it with the fam night one. Like, legitimately, I was like, I could just schedule a show quick. So maybe we'll do that for another night. What the hell is happening? Why is this depressing music playing?
rising prices, Nissan is lowering them on our two most popular SUVs. The always adventure-ready Pathfinder and our best-selling Rogue.
All right, send it over if you got a spot. Well, I'll take the last spot if you want.
Because we want our drivers to know we have your backs in mind, on and off the road.
Do you guys want me to close up spot 9 so we can rip? I don't mind. I'll break with you guys. All right, Don took it. I was gonna say, I'm not saying that just to. I've done it before on nights like this, man. I want to rip. I wish more people. I don't want to get on Whatnot and pay tax and shipping for a spot. I want to open. Do they know how it started, Seth? All right, I'm going to random this up, guys. I'll do it over here so you can see. Since we don't have a post. I fill metal cereal. Just get it in if you didn't. I have them marked, the ones that did. All right, here we go, guys. 6. All right, I'll do it right here in a minute. Jamie, you got the 1. That's because you're drinking. Don 2, Seth 3, Don 4, Doug 5, Blazing 6, Don 7, Rich 8, Jamie 9, Christine 10. Man, if we could get more people in here, we could fill live like that. Were any of you guys around when that's what you used to do? Was anyone here around when we used to do live fills after eBay breaks? We would film. Dusty Maskery was our guy. He would live update, and Sean did it too. But we would live fill. It hit the next break. Oh my gosh, is this a view from your house? Is that from your place? Are they telling you to leave? That's wild, dude. Well, you said it was near you. It's like, I don't live in New York. Rich, you know that, right? Like, that's from your. A lot of people think I live in New York because I'm a Bills fan, but yeah, I live in Central PA. Like, it takes me 4.5 hours to drive north to get to. That kid's like, I have no idea.
I did get Mariner tickets.
Oh, you're going to tell me about the Mariners tickets. All right, here we go.
I did get Mariner tickets super cheap. Super cheap. $12.
$12, that's the old Orioles.
Not 7. It was 12.
The Orioles finally won tonight. I've been taking shots at the Orioles.
Go Steelers.
Jamie, do you wish they would have drafted Shedeur? You're all right riding with Mason, aren't you? I know I asked you. You said no. You gave up 300 yards rushing, but is there a part of you that wishes you would have drafted Shedeur? Oh, that's cool. No, that's you would think the Orioles tickets would get cheap since they're like last in their division now. Do you think you get Aaron Rodgers? Good luck, everybody. Let's pull a guy from the draft tonight. Anyone but Russ. Well, he may be coming back. It would be funny if the Steelers got him back. I hope it's a good one, or we have to do another one. CJ Daniels, 3 out of 7. Seth Anderson with the first card. Do you think that they let Russ start and just kind of like let Dart work under him? He's got to know enough to like mentor that dude, right? He's got to. Travion Henderson. It's not numbered, so it'll go to the 3 spot since it's 103. Another one for you, Seth. Oh my goodness, we're getting so close. Lions pick is in. Yeah, there was a lot of rumors that Pickens was going to be on the block. Jalen Noel, State Pride, 6 out of 7. Blazing. I'll random this up at the end. Stay tuned. I'll random it up to someone else. I'm not going to keep it. Unless I can use it in repacks. The rest are yours. Jerry Bohannon, State Pride out of 3. 1 out of 3. Hitman. Is anybody a fan of? Is there anyone in here that's an Iowa fan? I'd like to see it go at least to an Iowa fan. We used to have some Iowa fans in here. Chubba Purdy. Is that Brock's brother? 5 out of 5. Dougie. Is that Brock Purdy's brother?
So special to be with Malachi's parents, Tisha and Larry, as well as his fiancee Savannah. And Larry, when you see
They're like, keep it. I don't want it. I will. All right, that's cool. I'll do that. I like to do some autograph packs. That's Brock Purdy's brother, right? Oh, here we go. Not the names I thought. It is an Ethan Garbers, Michael Sturdivant, and TJ Harden triple. 1 of 1. Jamie with the 1 of 1.
Savannah, we saw that long hug with the commissioner.
Is that UCLA?
How would you describe Malachi to Ravens fans who may not know?
Is that where Nico is?
For sure. They're getting a good one, and he's going to bring all the energy he's got. We saw that on full display. Congratulations, you guys. Reese.
Laura, thank you very much. Congratulations to Malachi Starks and the family. Wish him well in his marriage. And about a year into marriage with the Ravens is certainly going to be
And we saw him a lot tonight. It is going to be a 6 out of 6. Come on, I got to give you guys that one. Lagway. Can I random off that one for you guys? That's a good one. I don't want to keep that one. Or should be. At least a little bit more valuable. DJ Lagway. 6 out of 6. I'm random that up. All right, hold on. Let me random that one up to you guys.
There's an issue tying back to Will Johnson's knee surgery that happened before the 2023 season. It cost him the first 3 games of Michigan's championship year. This isn't the kind of injury that hasn't...
You couldn't drink. You had to type while you were drinking. You couldn't just drink and then type. That's cool. I get it. Kind of. It's kind of like texting and driving. Here we go, guys. DJ Lagway out of 6. I'm going to give you guys this one. Yeah, we're going to close up shop. We're reset for tomorrow. We had that mixer was good. Optic wasn't bad either, dude. We had 2 out of 25. Fleckle, it goes to you. You all do get a spot in the giveaway, though, for this, too. You all get a spot in the giveaway for this. I will say this. The one thing I like about Whatnot is that it's the instant comment. It is the instant commenting that you get, like, it's so delayed on YouTube. I don't understand how they can't figure that out. Is it so they can monitor the comments? Like Whatnot just doesn't give a shit?
not just up there eating space up, coach.
No, he can strike and he can hold the point. He can rush. He's athletic. You know, I thought
Well, listen, we'll get back at it tomorrow. I do appreciate you guys hanging out. I mean that, for honest to God, not to be too sentimental, but it means a lot we get to hang out. It's not, Jamie, that's what I was just saying. Like, it's not the same. I wanted it to be us tonight. Kind of want to see what happens at the Bills here. We got to wait for the Bills. I'll hang out for a little bit. I don't have to go. We're going to hang out for a little bit. Let me pull my table down here so you can see me. A little bit here. I'm going to stay live if you guys want to hang out. You don't have to.
It's got cooling technology, so now I sleep. Get matched at mattress.
Let's play some tunes while we're waiting for the draft. Oh, somebody wanted me to play an intro, and I completely forgot to play it.
As unpredictable as life itself. Unless you use Open Door to sell your home, then it's like pretty easy.
Ashton! If you're making big moves, start by moving out of my bathroom.
Dynamite, 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 dynamite. Open Door.
It's a lot of beautiful women out here tonight. One in particular might even get to see her tonight. One in particular over here is a miracle, right? Can't even make her mind. Her brother always right. I like this one, that one, this one, that one, this one, that one, this one, that one, this one.
Does it sound echoey since I have the... I'm updating Optic quick. Dude, it's crazy. Optic's going for like $1,500 on like some pages. We can't fill it for under $9. It's not you guys. It's just nuts how the hobby is. We're gonna use it this year in our fantasy league, Jamie. Why do you ask? Well, one got paid out. I wondered if they send you a 1099 because if they pay you out. Because of the numbered cards, like a JD out of 10 will go for over 10 probably, okay? The downtown numbers, like think about if you pulled a 101, the out of 5, the out of 10 downtown of Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, or even like Patrick Mahomes 101, Josh Allen 101, you get the numbered cards out of it. Retail doesn't have the numbers in it anymore at all. All right. Commander's pick is in. Turn your tunes off. And thank you guys again. This is nice. You know, it's hard as we get older, and I know Jamie, you know this because you're at home with Grams a lot, and a lot of you guys are home. We have kids, and you can't be out and about. But it is nice to watch. I feel this is becoming a kind of a tradition here. This is, I think, our 4th year in a row 3 years ago we were out. Do you remember what happened 3 years ago? It was the smoke detector year. And I looked for that smoke detector for like 7 hours. Because we had to be out there because we were doing the ceiling in here. And then last year we were in here and the and the Bills traded out for Worthy. Oh my gosh. Dude, I would not be mad if the Bills went Bo Scatabo here. No, they'll just copy him, Rich. That's why they hired all the Panini's designers. Yeah, tonight was more laid back, Jamie. It was fun. It's different now that Whatnot seems so dominant. It's hard to compete with it. But it's all about, I feel like it's just all about move over there. Next break, go. Next channel. If they're boring, click to the next one. Dude, I'm ready, man. All I gotta do is get some activity. We should plan a night, a drinking night. Bills are on. They'll probably trade out. You talking about when I searched for that smoke detector? Oh, we'll have those nights in the summer for sure. It's so weird. It's been sunny here for like 3 days now. I'm already in such a much better mood. Dude, I was in a bad place for like a couple weeks there. That cloud and rain and cold get to me, man.
Guys that are basketball players, they learn how to have peripheral vision because you're always doing that in basketball. For an offensive lineman to see what's coming, that's important.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah. And Ducks have a defensive lineman and an offensive lineman selected in this draft with Derek Harmon going 21st overall to Pittsburgh from the defensive front. Now Josh Connerly Jr. going to the Commanders with the 29th pick out of Oregon. First time in a decade that the Ducks have had that happen.
You know, oh, it is. I'm excited to golf tomorrow for sure, but just got to go to apparently Walmart and get a shirt that fits. Golf in a Walmart collared shirt. How's the weather been there, Rich, as far as temps? We just hit our first 70-degree day. April, dude, we had like 42 degrees over right before Easter. It was 42 degrees here. Are the Bills working on a trade here?
The Buffalo Bills are on the clock. Buffalo is still chasing that elusive Super Bowl, and they've been vexed by Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs.
And the refs. Let's just say it.
We talked about this earlier. Nick made a great point that when you start talking about where guys expect they might be picked and it doesn't work out that way, you show them that the star power of Shedeur Sanders is a story, and there were teams that really liked him in the draft, and up to this point, they haven't made the move to draft the star quarterback out of Colorado and see if he's going to be waiting until tomorrow night, perhaps. The rest of the teams that are drafting tonight are pretty set at quarterback. Certainly that's the case with the Buffalo Bills.
Looks like our pick is in. Well, I was very wrong. I was very, very wrong. They don't look excited about the pick. It's just kind of going to be... That's, dude, be good, do good. God bless and go Bills. I keep thinking about getting that tattooed. I love that. That was his MVP. Be good, do good, God bless, and go Bills.
Hairston ran the fastest 40 time at the NFL Combine, ran 4.8, defensive back from Kentucky.
Got some Bills people in the background there. They took their food away. Yeah, that's what I figured. What do you guys think? Should we do some whatnot tomorrow, just so we can like maybe get some people in? Day two starts late too, right? It's day 3 that's. Is it 4 days? It only goes till Saturday, right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's not Sunday too, right? Oh, those are sweet shoes. Makes me think of I don't know why, because the league, when the dude that's in the wheelchair wants the nice shoes, he's like, you can't even.
For the second time tonight, we have the opportunity to grant a wish for a deserving young man to announce the first pick for his favorite team. Tommy.
That's awesome. That's so fucking awesome.
Tommy is a 16-year-old living with a neuromuscular disorder. He's a huge Buffalo Bills fan, and he's here with me to make the announcement for his beloved Bills. Go ahead, Tommy.
Let's go Buffalo!
Hey.
With the 30th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Maxwell Harrison. Let's go!
I don't know who it is. It's time to look up the videos. Let's go. Let's look up the videos. They'll show some here. I figured we were going cornerback. Ah, he went right for the Buffalo. I love it. He's got to be pumped. He has a chance. He'll be in the, good chance to be in the playoffs the first year.
In the college game, it's amazing how many corners don't locate the football. They just can't, they don't have confidence.
Yeah, that's true. Jamie, that's a good point. He's in the building, which means there's something to be said there.
So even if he gets a little bit out of position, he can recover and make a play. But it's rare to find. That's why you keep saying he plays the ball. It seems like, well, you should play the ball, but it's tough at that position to be able to keep your eyes in a location where you can have a chance.
Yeah, so round 1 will be Thursday 8, rounds 2 and 3 on at 7 noon on Saturday.
Well, here with the Harrison family, they're just soaking all of this in. And Robin, so few parents, so few moms get to see this.
My dad just texted and said, best defensive player on the board.
I feel blessed. I thank God. He's living his dream. Thank God.
Marvin, I think one of the most emotional moments for the night for me was watching you hug your son. It brought tears to my eyes. What was that like after he got the call he's been waiting for?
He worked so hard. He wanted to just go in the first round. That's been a goal that he set. And I'm just so happy to see him smile, just so happy, because he worked hard and he deserved it.
Alex, you were just filming all of this. What is it like to watch your brother go out there in front of all these people on the stage?
It is incredible to see. I honestly still can't believe it, but like my dad said, he really deserved it, and this is his moment, and I had to document it.
I feel you. Madison, where are your emotions right now?
All over the place. Literally watch this little boy do everything. He can do football, but he can do a lot of other things. Basketball, track, baseball. So to see him on NFL draft night get drafted in the first round is such a blessing. And he deserves it.
So special in here, and Reese, it was pretty cool. Josh Allen FaceTimed him. Max's message to Josh Allen, the Bills quarterback, was, let's go win a Super Bowl.
Laura, can you hug that family for all of us? Congratulations, they did a heck of a job. What a family. Boy, I tell you, the whole crew.
Makes it easy to root for. I do want to know with that explosive speed, if Josh Allen has Maxwell. Hey, you want to try that whole Travis Hunter thing and maybe spot a little offense over here too? That was really cool. That was great. One of the staples that we enjoy here in our coverage on the ABC portion of the draft. The Eagles have moved, and the world champions are on the clock right now.
Why did you?
Right now, spring deals are.
Oh, you guys did trade up.
So no matter what you're working on.
That happened last year, though. Do you remember we traded back 2 picks? I guess we kept trading back.
The beach. To Corona.
Who are they going with here?
She is an element.
Did you guys see who the pick? If the pick is in?
She shoves us.
Thanks again, guys, hanging out the first round. This is so cool.
That's what's inside every bottle of Corona. So no matter where your journey takes you, with just a squeeze of lime, the beach is always closer than you think. Corona, La Playa awaits.
New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet in a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Boast by Super Hydration Body Wash. The sweet scent of a honeymoon in Fiji. Moisturized with vitamin B3.
You better not be using all the Old Spice.
Ooh, can you get my bag?
Being Courtyard's official fan ambassador has opened a new world for me. Now I get to hang out with NFL fans all season long.
Wait, what?
See you on game day.
I don't like the Kelseys. I used to like that one, but I don't like that one anymore. I like the manager.
Also, stay calm, Barkley.
Oh man, shut my uniform.
Stay calm, Barkley.
Stress out. I'll never remember all this. Relax, Rook. When things get intense, we get incense. What a nice cleansing surprise.
For your insurance and
Eagles are picking Shador Sanders.
Dash Pass saves you money on DoorDash, so you can skip the trip to the grocery store and focus on.
Wait, yo, does Cleveland take Shador Sanders first pick tomorrow?
Dash Pass by DoorDash. Your door to more savings.
I mean, they can get him in the second round. Why not? Maybe they figured he'd fall. That's why they traded out. Took the guy they wanted at 5.
Only getting isolated results. Big games come from AI that works across all your data and applications.
They didn't have. How did they get the first pick? How did they get the first pick in the second round when the Titans had it?
College Game Day is built by the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Two more picks to go here in the first round of the 2025 NFL Draft. It's been a tremendous night here in Green Bay with
And they'll have like 6 QBs. What's round 2 draft order?
Bowl champion Eagles trading with the team they vanquished in the Super Bowl and moved up one spot. Eagles get this 31st overall pick. The Chiefs will make the final pick in the first round and then also pick up a 5th rounder on Saturday. And now it appears that the Eagles have made their
Browns, Giants, Titans, Jags, Raiders, Pats. Giants took a QB. Titans took a QB. Jags won't take one. Raiders could take them.
With the 31st pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Jahad Campbell, linebacker, Alabama.
I don't get why you would trade up there. Like, were you worried the Chiefs were gonna take him?
Came out, was an outside backer, moved inside backer, and got better and better and better, and I thought had a fantastic year this year. He has tremendous range, speed. He can play in or out. He never played behind the line before we moved him 2 years ago because of injuries. But he's
Do we know what they traded?
an inside guy. He could be an edge rusher. This guy, I just love this pick. I really do. I mean, this guy lit it up at the combine. I know some people. The only reason they're getting him here is because people had some injury questions because of shoulder surgery, might not be ready for camp. But if you're the Philadelphia Eagles, what do you care? You know, you're gonna
You almost gotta want to get drafted. You almost want to get drafted late, but the way these the teams are coming in, you're getting drafted by the contenders. They got to be fired up.
He just knows how to find defensive players, right? And I love what you said, Coach, that he doesn't have to come in right away. In the Kobe Dean had to learn that. You know, and some of these guys, it just gives them a chance to
Last pick of the first round.
and then go from there. And he's a 3-down linebacker. And he has the versatility to put his hand down. He can rush.
So when only 2 QBs in the first round, Cam Ward and Dart, right? Dude, this is crazy. So 2 QBs, 3 wide receivers. That's nuts. 2 QBs, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Hmm.
Jahad Campbell out of Alabama, the 15th player from the SEC. Taking Laura in the green room.
All right, thanks, Reese. Stephanie and Mark here. Stephanie, when you figured out which team it was, you looked at your son and said, this is the team you've rooted for your whole life since he was a baby. How special is this?
It's amazing. Like,
He's a Bills fan? Oh, no, I thought he was that's an Eagles. Oh, that's cool. Is he from PA?
he's here now, and
I thought they were still in the Bills guy.
everything that he's done on and off the field. So I am very extremely.
That's cool. That's got to be awesome. You get to play for your childhood team. I was literally reading about the Bills player. That's why I thought that. All right, guys. I'm out. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging. Peace.